Okay, I'm currently building a shelf for character study. Dun, dun, dun. It's actually looking better than I thought it would. I'm looking at it in person, it doesn't look that good, but anyway, I thought while I'm here, my goal is to multitask. So I'm gonna try and paint and say my monologue and do the accent all in one and see where I kind of falter or where I hesitate and where I'm like solid, you know? So that's what we're doing while I paint. Will I speed this up? Don't know yet. Probably. You're gonna hear a lot of sped up. Now, I want to see my kids. And they say you can't see your kids. Turn British halfway through. Hey, should we do the song too? Acapella. So I can really tell if I'm on key or not. Which the answer is not usually. I'm also almost done, I think, with painting this. Close the window, draw the curtain, hide the bright light of the moon, hang the dresses, hang. No, maybe I need the music for this because I want to feel how soft I can be. No, I take it back because my whole part of the goal is to just do it. Is that I should just be able to, I'm ready to go. But we can still work on softness. Close the window, close the window, close the window, draw the curtain, hide the bright light of the moon, hang the dresses, ugly dresses, no one likes maroon. Wipe off all that stupid lipstick. Return the earring to their case. Where the heck did my blue paint go? Makeup won't make any difference. It's still the same old face. Misunderstood, or you've been dreaming. Yeah, we should try belting that right now. Isn't it funny Isn't it funny? Aren't you funny? Pathetically naive and desperate to believe you can always find some good. Well, you misunderstood, or you've been dreaming.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
So that relax your jaw note you gave me? Sometimes I'm like, yeah, Laura is a trained vocal coach. Of course she'd know my jaw is tense. We'll do it again. All disasters have an upside. You can find one if you try. You went dancing, you were dancing. That's flat. You were dancing, you were dancing. You were dancing with a guy. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny? Aren't you funny? Pathetically naive and desperate to believe. And desperate to believe you can always find some good. Well, you misunderstood, or you've been dreaming. What else? Oh, the ending. Shut the light off. Oh! Shut the light off, turn the bed down. No more crying, don't you dare. You'll wake up sometime tomorrow and forget to even care. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny? For a moment, he convinced me I could be pretty funny. Definitely still a little jaw tension, but I think it's better. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny? Aren't you funny? Like Jack Black? What if I sang it like Jack Black? I'm done.